Welcome back to MCOC Al Bundy Rules. I got Event Quest August 2021 for Chapter 1, Quest number 2. So this is 1.2 for August 2021. Going to take a look at the nodes. Martial Discipline, 5 critical hits. Skill Attacker purifies, non-damaging debuffs. Fighting Fit, purifies debuff, get a Fury. Accident prone, every 5 seconds attackers inflicted with the debuff in that order, weakness, disorient, and then heal block passive. So mainly what you want to do is it's okay to get the non-damaging debuffs that are going to come on about. You do 5-hit combos to go ahead and remove them, giving yourself a Fury. So this is a pretty easy set of nodes. Just as the debuffs come, keep doing combos to remove them, and you're going to get stronger as the fight goes. So there's a whole lot of nodes there. For the boss, we'll take a better look at it once we get there. So let us get us started on this first fight. So I brought 4 specifically to clear the path. I brought Spider. I had fun with him in the last quest. Decided to go ahead and bring him again for the boss. Figured he would probably be a good fit, but we'll see. Let's go to Shang-Chi. So unless you have seen my Shang-Chi tutorial, you haven't seen me use him before. I just pulled him about a week ago when the feature had updated. I see what all the hype is about. Awesome champ. I only got mine as R4. I haven't R5'd him yet. If you don't know what I'm doing or how I'm doing it on using him, I do have the tutorial up. Tutorial on how to use them. I recommend checking it out. And I'll show you all the great stuff on this dude. Pretty amazing champ. Utility, damage, all the goodies. But as of right now, my main focus is going through the nodes, which is getting the hits going on, removing the debuffs to get the Furies, and anyways, doesn't matter, easy fight. Easy. And so I'm going to be making sure to cycle through for all 4 of the skilled champs that I brought to clear the path. Don't want to be over dependent on any one, because in case you don't got them, I want to show you how any of these will work. Honestly, pretty much any skilled champ should work for this path. I can't think of really many, if any, that wouldn't work. So let's go and use Massacre now. Another champ. I mainly brought him because he's just fun. I like using him. So my R2. And I'm bringing him on in. I'll be doing my hits. If you're not sure what I'm doing or how I'm doing it, I would also recommend checking my afterbuff tutorial on Massacre. Got a nice tutorial. A lot of the champs you see me use on these, most of the time I'll have tutorials on them. Just check my playlist for champ tutorials. Show you the best way to use them. And if you're not sure, hey, you didn't know somebody was that good, you might not be using them right. That's why I do the tutorials. So we see DOT damage. We see reds just flying through on the green. Flying down on the Green Goblin. That DOT just absolutely decimated him as we got rolling with Massacre. Made that fight pretty dang easy breezy. Gonna go on up the lane, see where we go next. Pick up some good old ISO, even a little one. I'll take whatever ISO I could get these days, let me tell you. Speaking of which, if you need help with ISO, I did upload a new ISO revive and health potion farming video. Kind of redid, updated one I had done almost a year ago. So takes a little bit of work, but a good way to get ISO. And ISO, especially as you get those higher up champs, trying to get enough to rank them up and level them up, ooh, it takes quite a bit. So now we're moving into the Mr. Nick Fury against the Hulk now. Should keep it nice and simple. Again, mainly just working on the combos. I started off getting the internal bleed, then going from there. If you're not sure how I used them or why I did the certain combination or pattern I did, and got a nice little tutorial on Nick Fury. Would recommend checking that out, see how to use them, see why he's so dang amazing. Moving on now to Ronin. And I'll admit I always get Ronin and Ronin mixed up, one with an I, one with an A. Sometimes people will ask me about Ronin. I'll say, is that the one with the skill or is that the cosmic? Why are the names so dang similar? Anyway, let's go ahead and break out good old Mole Man, who had a nice buff. And yes, you guessed it. If you're not sure how to use him, I also got a champ tutorial on him. Yeah, I do got a whole lot of champ tutorials. You could just spend a whole day watching all my champ tutorials and just learn so many champions, can't you? Isn't that sound like a great idea? Get yourself a slice of leftover pizza, rip off the crust, dip the rest of it in ranch, and just chow down while watching tutorials and getting amazing on so many champs you might not be using right or at all. Well, with that being said on my little rant, the fight's already over. So thank you, Mole Man, for that. And we see that little dude hop on the big dude, and let's go get me a health pot. Not that I have any content to really use it on these days, but anyway, got overflow of those getting ready to expire. Let us go to Hawkeye. Sort of looking at who I want to use, who have I not used. I think I used all 4 of my skill who I brought for the past, so time for a second fight for Shang-Chi. Based on that, I'm saving Spider-Ham for the boss. And so just do my little stuff. You notice I do different levels of combos with Shang-Chi. That is how you use him. If you don't know what the heck I'm doing again, check out my tutorial. It really explains them. Super cool champ to use. Hey-ya! Some karate kick goodness. Gotta enjoy the animations for Shang-Chi. And working on getting through this file, I want to make sure I bait that S2 out before it becomes an S3 punishing me. Speaking of an S3, let's knock out this S3. Ooh. Thank you. I'll assume you said bless you to me, so I said thank you, and if not, just pretend you did. If not, I said bless you to myself, and then thank myself. Nothing like good old conversations with myself, answering myself, as videoing for you to get through this 1.2 August 2021 event quest Cavalier difficulty. Oh yeah. Let's bring in Mo-Man. So, since I was due up for another champ for a second bite, I was looking at Mo-Man or Nick Fury. I usually use Nick Fury on things because of his easy on-command bleeds and just keeping those rock stacks super easy. But decided to go and break out Mo-Man, see how he does. I don't know if I've used Mo-Man before on things, so decided to give him a try. Nothing else I gotta say. Mo-Man makes things look small. Not a lot of champs makes things look small. Didn't realize Mo-Man had that much size and girth to him as he tunnels underground for a crazy pop-up uppercut. Well, I'm not doing a whole lot of damage. This fight's taking a little bit longer than I anticipated. And the thing is just doing some random stuff. He got a little cray-cray on me. Had to put him back in line, slap him around, claw his eyes out, knock him around, get that specials out. And I gotta say, fight's taking a bit longer than I had originally anticipated. But so be it, still an easy fight, getting it on down, rocking and rolling. Pa-pow, 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 let's do an S3, try to get this last little bit of health down. And look at that monster thingy go. I forget the name of Mo-Man's monster if he even has a name. But it's kind of funny. We're using the character Mo-Man, but Mo-Man doesn't do a damn thing. He just kind of sits around getting piggyback rides. Kind of a cheat, isn't it? And he's acting like he did something. What did you do, Mo-Man? Go hide on your little monster boyfriend's piggyback. Anyway. Let us finish up the path and go into the boss. Take a quick look at all this crazy, lots of nodes on these bosses this time I've noticed. I hate reading through trying to remember all these dang nodes. Like, come on. Anyway, Spider-Ham sounded simple enough. So, a special burst, defender activate special attack, attacker, hero block, armor, break, hit me there. When to defend, could charge the 10 charges, all remove defender against an armor up. When attacker attempts to remove a buff, nullify fate seal, nullify reduced by 20%, future, armored assault, armor up, attack rating to become passively unblockable and clap back also. So if I apply those certain debuffs as listed there, such as bleed, I'll get it back too. So Spider-Ham sounded like he should be a simple one. I used him in 1.1 boss fight. He's just a champ that I kind of enjoy using. He's kind of fun. He kind of fits that thing to if you don't really know what you want to do against fighting, you can just kind of let the champ just destroy themselves. I do have a tutorial on how to use Spider-Ham as well. I don't use the S1s much on him like I normally would, but because I'm running suicides, S1 is a great way to get even more porker popper damage. There's another way getting those grays up past the 15 to 25 area. I can't seem to keep Carnage off the unblockable because of the armor up buffs from the combo, making him unblockable. I'm sure there's a way around that, and my dexing just is not working today. So I don't know if it's me, if it's the fight, if the stuff's still glitched. I don't know anymore. It's been so long since we had a game that works as it's supposed to. It's becoming a aggravating point, I must say. Always used to glitches with Kabam, but I'm like, come on, I can't even tell if it's me or the game anymore at this stage. So, but I have had a lot of dexting issues, and I'm trying to dext, and it just does not seem to be working. So that makes it a lot harder when they are unblockable. I'm double checking what was causing all that unblockableness, and it's because when there's an armor up, and when struck at 10 charges, they gain the armor up. So when they get 10, so meaning they're going to be unblockable quite a lot. So Spider-Ham, that should have been easy solo with Spider-Ham, okay? So I don't want to automatically blame the game glitching on not dexing right. It could have been me. Maybe my timing's off. Maybe I've been overcompensating from the dex not working unpredictably. I don't know. But the dex game was horrible last fight for me, and that cost me an easy solo. But that's okay. That just gives me an excuse to bring out this little cool dude. So when you see him at a close angle, the colors always make me think he's Robin from Batman or Robin. Like, when did DC do a crossover? But then you get a little closer look, you go, yeah, that ain't no Robin. That ain't Robin. Although he does have those little green tights going on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Mcoc Al Bundy Rose 1.2. Don't forget I have other walkthroughs coming up as well to help you get through the content. So, I'm assuming you already got past 1.1 in the event quest. Here's you are on 1.2 now. Remember, I'm going to have 2.1, 2.2, 3.1, and 3.2 coming out too. Instead of doing per chapter one video, I'm doing each quest per chapter for a little easier uploading. So, as always, turn on your notifications, and thanks for watching.